Drop down and put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. This live stream's for entertainment purposes only. You must be 18 years or older to participate. Let me know if you can hear me or not. I'm not sure. Let me get a banner up. Yeah, that's good enough. Listen, hope you all slept well. I did. Had a great night's rest. I'm here drinking my coffee now. Uh, you know, YouTube is YouTube. People are people. Like, I could have written something down, but, Bougieville, some things just don't make sense and it's nonsense. People do things for certain reasons. Shit, even I do things for certain reasons. And some of them aren't that bright. Some of them are bright. And then you got the in between, right? Let's talk this out. Because I don't care enough. Honestly, I don't. To digest other people or to try to understand why people do what they do when I'm trying to learn why I do the things that I do. If that makes any sense. Okay. One thing you'll know about me is that I'm I'm an open book. I don't have to pretend to be something I'm not. Like, I think that, like, QB does not have my address. I don't have his address. I used to joke around. I'm a big kidder. I'm a big kidder. Has it come to bite me in the ass? Yeah, of course. Am I sporadic? Am I spontaneous? Yes. But sexual? No. I'm the most prudent person you've ever met in your life. I'm in long-term relationships. I'm, one person, one person, one person. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a malicious person. I'm not any of those things that people say that I am. And they want to continue to put this storyline around me and do stuff like that I don't comprehend. I'm here for Bougieville and Troll City and Mentor Nation. That's it. I mean, it's like, it's not rocket science. And maybe because the way my mind thinks so quickly, I think, in the way I'm able to assess something, that I do look at people and I do wonder why they do things they do, but I don't put any brain power into it. I think it's nonsense. And I'm raised not to give in to nonsense. And I don't want to belittle anybody. I don't want anyone to try to force me to drag someone that it's not even him. Do you get what I'm saying? This is applicable across the board. It's like, if I get pissed off enough, then yeah, I'll do it. But this stuff doesn't piss me off. It's laughable. It's childish. It's banter. It's back and forth, back and forth. So, Bougieville, I'm asking that you guys rise above. I'm not a mean person. I'm not a malicious person. I don't set out to hurt people. I won't hurt people that I love on purpose, right? And that's just the way it is. Some people, they want to paint you to be something you're not. I'm telling you who I am. It's up to you to accept it or not accept it. I'm accountable and I care about people. That shit is stupid. It's I don't know what to tell y'all other than it's childish. And I played a role in it somehow, some way. And that's the part that I have to figure out, because anything good or bad that happens to you, you played a role in it some way, somehow. So, any more questions? Because I don't want to breathe life into nonsense. You're not going to get me to be like, oh, well, I didn't do this and I didn't do that. I'm not doing that. That's foolish. That's giving credence to dumb shit. And I just wasn't raised to do that. I'd rather work on myself and build myself up and do things for me, myself, my children, my family, my loved ones, people I care about in my life, stuff like that. That's where I want to put my energy and my focus to, and still be a spontaneous, funny, humorous person that just has a zest for life. I don't want to be one of the type of people that I got to answer back to every little fucking thing that happens on the internet. Hey, Justin, how are you? Good morning. Justin, it's like, you seem to be a level-headed person. I was raised not to breathe life into dumb shit. Shit is just dumb. It's not getting me anywhere. And I don't mean to be cold and callous. I'm not like that. It's just that, what is it getting me to go back and forth with people? Nothing. Nothing. But a headache. So thank you for dropping down, so I know that at least my sound is working, because it's pretty early in the morning. So yeah, it's like I don't know what the fuck. I didn't even watch that shit, and I'm not acting. I don't want to act like I'm better than anybody, but Lord have mercy, enough is enough of stupidity. There's world issues out there. Like my mentor, Nicole Reloaded, she did some really cool stuff yesterday. And she's always doing cool videos. Like that's where my mind is. So it's not on the state of the beef sector. I'm not gonna be apologetic for that. It is not on girls gossiping all day long and chatty patties. And that includes myself. Like don't think I'm not talking about myself. I'm just trying to go forward, if that makes any sense. Woo, damn, that shit felt good. I am fully involved with the beef sector, the entertainment sector, the internet. But I'm not. I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. If that makes any sense, I feel so much better because I'm able to tell you, hell, I was doing the same damn thing. I can't tell people what they want to hear. I need to tell you what you need to hear. That shit don't get you nowhere. Trust me. I'm a living witness to it. Get you headache, heartache, screaming and hollering, blood pressure, heart racing, all that shit. And for what? It becomes a sickness. For what? If you don't watch the words and the thoughts that come out your mouth, I'm telling you, watch the things that you pay attention to in life. I'm telling you, you got to look around and see what's real and what's not real, what's reality, what's virtual reality. People are going to make up shit on you all the fucking time. It's up to you to decide if you're going to be in the shit or of the shit, in the mess, of the mess. Like that poor lady with D. Ramsey. If y'all didn't notice that woman has a whole entire life. Hey, baby. I'm sorry, I should have hit you up on the IG, babe. I'm sorry. Like D. Ramsey, that woman has a whole entire life. She's a professional woman. I have a newfound respect. And it's like they trying to get on her for downsizing. You know, I stand alone. You got to, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Something somebody told me. If you don't ride solo in this shit, you don't know what may happen. Don't purposely try to hurt people. You know, Caroline, you got it. How are you this morning, baby? Because I don't want to go on a tangent, but I just want to say that this shit is dumb. It's immature. I sat there, I listened, and I really like Pizarro a lot. She and I had a great conversation. She and I did. It's when you get other personalities involved, then that is when you have the disconnects, the lack of healthy communication, the gossip. They sat there all night and talked dumb shit. Girl, thank you. They sat there all night. QB said this. Who shot John? Who did this? Come on. And what is that shit getting any of us? And like I said, I'll say it again. I used to do that shit. Not no more. And don't get me wrong, like when I'm up there with Ask April, I think Ask April is so smart. I enjoy her conversation. And I think I'm going to make a list of people that I actually like talking to in the sector because all is not lost. Ask April has a lot of great conversation. But when you start to get down to somebody who's selling their ad, not Ask April, but like, for example, Demetria Lit All Day. She lost me already, y'all, with the $40. I can't wrap my mind around that shit. As a black woman, I would never sell my body, and I wouldn't sell my body for $40. Let me recap something. QB does not have my address. I don't have his address. It's impossible. I did not watch it. When you know what you've done and what you haven't done, why the fuck would you waste your time watching dumb shit? Are you that crazy? I'm not. Why would you think I'm gonna breathe life into something of small that's not even that's inconsequential? That he has to deal with that consequences of his actions. I did that shit before and I got my ass kicked. No more. No, 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 no. I'm better than that. I'm wiser. I'm stronger. All that stuff. Any questions? This shit is dumb. Y'all better put something on your mind. It's about to be a really bad recession coming up. It's going to be bad. in the States, across the world. So, anyways, what else is going on? You said you slept well, Caroline? Justin, I like when you drop down. I love your name too. Yeah, I just, you guys, think about the storylines you hear. Think about the plays that you see. Think about why people do is it's so bad, y'all. Shit is clockable. You wanna come up, Caroline? Because I'm not going to be on here too much longer. But I mean, we can talk about, it'd be a healthy conversation to do some compare and contrast. Okay, remote control panties, world hunger. Remote control panties, Roe versus Wade. Remote control panties, fucking, who doesn't like who? Remote control panties. I mean, like, we can do some compare and contrast, y'all. I mean, real nigga shit, y'all. We can look, I mean, welfare system amongst our black women, men cheating on women, and we're gonna talk about that shit. I've been through that lady Tommy Sotomayor situation. That's nothing to me. I didn't know that her main nigga got slept with, which is pretty bad. But I think Brianna did a wonderful interview on bringing that stuff out. Hey, so we can do remote control panties, JP, world hunger, remote control panties, the murder rate amongst black men, okay, and women, remote control panties, the housing market, remote control panties, economic hardship, remote control panties. Oh, here go one, college. Whoa, like kids going to college, matriculation. How you doing, JP? Yes, yes. I'll drop my link. There's so much other bullshit that we need to focus on. I can't do it, y'all. I refuse to go around this B sector answering questions when my mind has so much to give you all. I have so much of the content creator, remote control panties. Throw one up there, y'all. Let's throw one up there. Though, what is more important than? I mean, hey, sex sells. I get that. I get it. I totally get it. But if it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. Would you rather talk about student loans? You blessed baby and highly favored. And so am I making myself clear on how I am? We could talk about cyberbullying. We could talk about so many different other topics here. We have the means and the wherewithal and the intellectual ability to do so. We don't have to talk about bullcrap. We don't have to keep defending what's already known to be the truth, because the truth are self-evident. What goes in the dark always comes out in the light. Let me drop my link. Now it's time for healthy conversations. It's time. Y'all, it's people, you got to stay prayed up. It's people throwing out negative thoughts on us all the time, Bougieville. Negative thoughts. And if you don't know how to combat them negative thoughts, you're going to wonder why your whole goddamn life is upside down. Look at people that you wouldn't think ever had the numbers on here. They have them. Ask yourself why that is. You don't even have the same things in common with some of these people. And I know you don't, Bougieville. And I am spoiled rotten. But doesn't mean I'm better than anybody else. I do have a great life, but it doesn't mean I'm better than anybody else. I do have people that love me, but it doesn't mean I'm better than anybody else. Am I making myself clear? So you tell me, what's bothering you today? Something is bothering you today. That's the question. And I know it ain't no remote control goddamn panties or no text messages that get you nowhere. Something's bothering you somewhere today. Life does never come with just straight peaches and cream. Ain't doing that. That shit is dumb. Hold on, let me see. Hey,
Good morning. Good morning.
good
I
morning. How are
literally
you?
just woke up. Mm.
You did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just on a roll today, Miss Cruiser. Something bothering people. And it ain't that dumb shit.
yeah, I ain't gonna talk about no.
Yeah. Come
Uh,
on now.
you
It
already
come
know I'm not talking about that. But I was
what's
the
up?
one who brought up spoiled, and I wanted to kind of discuss that because I wasn't saying that to you I think you took it in a good light, and it's not
I understood you.
because as an adult, there's, spoiled milk is not good for you. Spoiled cheese is
Mm.
not good for you. Can you think of anything spoiled that has any value and is good for you?
No, and I got that. I wholeheartedly got what you said.
So I
Mhm.
said that to you in a way that even a child that acts spoiled
Mhm.
um, is problematic. Is
Mhm.
very problematic. So when you grow into an adult and have that same mentality, it's problematic. It
Mhm.
means that you always want your way. You can't
Yes.
handle it when you're not getting your way. And
Mhm.
it's something that some people usually
Mhm.
have to work on, even to get therapy for.
Right. And you know
So,
what's so funny? My sister was like that. And that's why I knew exactly what you meant. God rest her
so
soul. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you acknowledge that that's the case, then it becomes something that you definitely have to work on. My middle child, my oldest daughter, she got her way. She was the first granddaughter. My
Mm-hmm.
parents had all grandsons, and then she came along, so she was spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
she was cute in school, so the
Mm-hmm.
teachers favored her.
Mm-hmm.
And in high school she made good grades, so she was favored. Well, when she got to college, she realized there was a lot of cute girls whose grandparents spoiled them and did well in high school and was there on academic scholarship, and reality slapped the hell out of her when she got to school.
Girl, I
Huh?
know where you're going. I know where you're going with that. Go, I'm listening.
So I think that some of the issues that you may have on YouTube stem from that. And that's why I said that, because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times I see that as long as things are going your way, then it's all fun and it's
Mm-hmm.
DMX Dory. But when things don't go your way, we could talk about something else, y'all. We don't have
Right.
to talk about this.
And it's funny you say that because that's called defending. And it's like I think, and I'm gonna, me. When you tell me stuff, I gotta process it first because it sounds right. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You're not sounding wrong in my mind. People have to. The way I look at it like this, Miss Cruz, I can give you a quick answer back, but at this point in my life, I think it's better for me to meditate on stuff, get my advice from people that's listening to you because it happens to me all the time. Well, Miss Cruz said this, Miss Cruz said that, and that's fine because see, the question begets why is she saying it? Because she cares, of course, and I think that goes for a lot of people though. Hold on one second. See that it JP, this shit will bring out your insecurities. Excuse me for cussing. Miss Cruzy, you do say things that are very profound, they're strong, they're spiritual minded, and I do like it. My answer to you is that instead of me just retorting right back, I'm just saying that I get it. And I think that we all should listen to you in a way because it's not nonsense. It makes sense. It can be fun. It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And
Yeah.
JP said that is what he said is very target.
Yes.
Um, Insecurity. Because a lot of times
Mhm.
parents sometimes spoil their kids because their child is insecure to
Yeah.
overcompensate for it.
But I noticed that in adults, even myself, this shit can bring out the fear. Like for example, Miss Cruz, I'm gonna say something I noticed about you. You always, and I don't know if something happened to you. I'm not trying to put it on you, but maybe if you don't want to express it, fine. But I noticed you clarify. You clarify a lot. Do you think you over clarify, or you should just be like, I don't.
I think it's me being responsible.
Okay.
Um, it's me being responsible. I don't want to lead people in the wrong place. I don't want them to misunderstand what I'm saying, and I
Mhm.
don't want to be irresponsible.
Okay.
That's why I over clarify. I make sure that people understand. Like with that
Mhm.
whole with this is one of the things I felt the need to come and clarify because I felt like it was going the wrong direction.
Okay, and that's fine. But I noticed you'll be like, I'm not in it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to spin
Oh,
it.
you talking about that? Because I don't
Yeah,
want to be in it.
see, I think,
That's
but
it,
see,
because I'm not.
you know how what it is.
I don't want because I honestly don't want to be in it. I have too many
Okay,
things going for me in my life where it matters to
Mm-hmm.
be mixed up. And so, the worst thing, now you already know,
Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
you see, it ain't something I just talk about. You
Say again.
see a little glimpse of my life.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I got something to
You,
add to
you
that.
saw me
Mm-hmm.
in Montego in April. You saw me in
Mm-hmm.
South Beach the very next month. You'll see me somewhere
Mm-hmm.
else the next month. You saw that I don't talk about Rough Riders.
Mm-hmm.
You saw did you look at that video?
Yes, I did. I
We
birthed.
were leading the pack. Move over this way, move over that way at the funeral. So
Mm-hmm.
my point is that why would I give all of whatever it is that I have going on in my life up
Mm-hmm.
for some strangers on YouTube?
That's where my mind is this morning. I woke up like, what? Like, why? I have a great life. I have it's strangers, and girl,
I don't want to spend any money
I,
on getting myself out of some foolishness.
okay,
Like somebody get mad at me over something I said, and then I have to waste some of my precious time,
there you go.
you know, going to court or going to jail or getting an attorney to speak. I don't want to spend any of my precious time, my
Right.
hard earned money on any of that stuff.
Mhm.
Plus, a lot of it don't interest me other than looking at it to, like if I'm working, and I'm
You're
past
speaking.
time.
Say that again. You don't
I,
say it like.
I said a lot of it don't interest me no more than just passing time. I I really do see the beef sector as TV. I watch TV. I don't try to get on in the TV. I just watch it
But it's crazy when you are the TV, right? But I'm the same way. I can't even watch. I go to Pizarro's. I like watching her. I like watching Brianna. Spiller Boy Duchess is funny as hell. Those are the type of people I enjoy being around. So that's why I don't want to act like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not cool. But I'm the same way. I couldn't even watch the State of the Beast sector. It's becoming so immature to me.
because even though you enjoy it, because I enjoy it too. I love the beef. I love watching the beef sector, but I don't want to be a character on the beef sector.
I,
That's the difference.
that's
And
five.
you cannot be a character. Do you remember this? I think maybe last year and this year is the first year since 2018 that
Yeah.
people didn't put my name in their title trying to get my attention.
Mm. There-
Even you, Dory,
I
put my
know.
name
Yeah.
in your title. And did I come?
Nope.
Nope. Did I respond? Did I make a
Nope.
video?
Nope.
Nope. You sent me a video
Yep.
of VS and
Mm-hmm.
7 stars having a whole this conversation about me. Did I ever respond?
Nope.
Guess what? Because I don't have to.
Exactly. And you,
I don't need to explain anything to
mm-hmm.
strangers.
Miss Cruiser, that's a prayer right there. I promise you. I just looked at it like, he ain't got my address. I ain't got his address. Let these people believe what they want to believe. And I just don't want to be, I don't want to be a bitch about it. And see, that's what I'm talking about. It becomes the childish stuff, JP. Y'all talk to me. Tell me what y'all find is a turnoff. Is it things are in life, they are things called turnoffs. People can be a turnoff. I don't want to, and I can tell you the people that turn me off. She's one of them. I don't give any credence to that shit. I have so
But
much.
you have to stop it. But you have to stop engaging.
Yeah, and listen, I can't help people putting my name in titles. I'm going to say I was
But you
asked
can help how you respond.
exactly. Yes,
From
ma'am.
2017 all the way up, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't help that people put my name in titles. I
Right.
couldn't help that people talk. It was one particular person, and
Mm-hmm.
I refused to say his name because I want to engage.
I know that's
Every single video, he would mention my name. In fact, he still do. And I refuse to engage. I
yeah.
refuse to talk to him or about him.
Okay. So now
I
here's
won't engage. I don't care what he say.
I'm in the hot seat. Educate us. We have to do something educational here. So is it do not engage? Is if you were to teach us something on how we should be, okay, as content creators, subscribers, with what you see, what would it be, Miss Cruiser? It would be just do not engage. It's just
Don't engage. You don't have to respond to everything. I know your parents told you, like my parents told me. You
mhm,
you ain't got to respond to everything. You ain't got to be. And the main thing for you, Dory, is that you ain't got to be anything. Dory, I'm gonna be honest with you because, girl,
mhm.
you know,
Please
I
don't tell.
tell my friends and acquaintances and all of that the truth.
Mhm.
Girl, whatever a fire is, you run to it.
Okay, okay, got
And
you.
I'm not the only person that's told you that. Everybody tells you that.
And maybe because I think I'm going to put the damn fire out. I don't know, but I'm listening.
You run straight. It can have absolutely nothing to do with you, Dory, and you running straight there.
And you know what? And that's true. And I'm weaning off of that shit because it's impulsive behavior. Is
Hmm.
and I recognize that. No, I do. No, I do. And I thank you
So
for that.
I'm not here to beat you up. I'm just here that a lot of these things you can't keep putting off on other people. You
Right.
got to take some responsibility. When you become a certain age, what
Hmm.
happens to you is your
That's
is your choice.
and that's true. And that's why I said whatever you play a role in, good or bad, you've done something to do so. You can't I'm not one to take all the good credit, Miss Cruiser, and not the bad credit. I'm very accountable. It's just I can't tell people what they want to hear. I have to process stuff. And I just want to educate people because I'm a very learned woman, spiritually and book wise, you know. But hey, I make mistakes. I don't mean to. Who means to make mistakes?
And but making the same mistake is
Over no,
insanity.
yes,
Um, and since it's Sunday, I'm gonna throw this out there.
which is why here YouTube is an addiction. It is. And I do believe that some part of me has, and this is true, it's hard to say, but I'm woman enough to say, am I addicted to this shit?
Yeah, I think
It's
we all are to a certain degree.
certain, yeah, but then what do we do about it? I was researching internet addiction yesterday, and I'm like, wow, that can happen to people? Wow. And I'm that type of person. And see, I don't like not learning because to me, you're wasting your time in life being learning, Miss Cruz. And if you're not holding yourself accountable for your actions, I don't see why we shouldn't. But some people do the same thing over and over again. And it takes me a little time to learn stuff, but I'm trying. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying, Miss Cruz. I'm so trying.
Yeah, yeah, and it's difficult. You know, YouTube is extremely addictive. Since it's Sunday, I'm gonna throw this out here. You know, there's a scripture that says, "The enemy is roaming to and
Mm-hmm.
about,
Mm-hmm.
seeking whom he may devour."
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know what the strongest word in that scripture is for me?
Which one? And
May.
say it again.
Whom he may.
May. Ah.
That's a permission word. That's a permission word. Who he ain't seeking who he can devour. He's seeking who he may devour. That means he got to get permission, doesn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
And you
Yes,
know, God ain't giving him permission to devour us.
he sure
So
did.
who lets him in and give him permission?
We do.
We do.
That's right. We do. And we do it so effortlessly
Don't
too.
engage.
Don't engage. See, that's a prayer right there.
And
Don't.
I say that, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Friday, I was cutting up in your chat, something awful.
Oh God, yeah. You know what? That's so crazy. I forgot all about that shit. Just that
I
quick.
was cutting up in your chat. I wanted to get Mona all stirred up. I
You
said, since this what she want, let's give it to her.
was cutting those scandals, and you know what? She had every right to act. You know the way she acted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't realize what she meant by. And don't get on my case about this because everything I'm working through everything right
Mhm.
now, processing it. But Mona had every right to act the way she did because I have learned in the last 48 hours what it means when someone says, don't talk for me. I've
Mhm.
learned, I didn't understand it at first. I don't mean to hurt people. That's the wild part. And it's not that I'm trying to hurt her. I didn't understand what it meant. I meant well, my intention was well, I didn't do well. And I understand, for example, When someone says, if anybody doesn't understand that, when someone says, do not talk for me, what that means is if I want to make up with somebody, I'll tell you. Don't just arbitrarily take the initiative to try to repair stuff. And I kept saying, but it was me. It's me. I'm involved too. Those are mitigating circumstances. That's not the real. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the right word, mitigating circumstances. But it's you have to let a person tell you what they want, and then you can see if you can do it or if you can't do it, and you be honest with them and say, I can, and this is what I can offer you, or I can't, and possibly this is why, or can I do something in the middle? And that's what that was all about. So it's about accountability, it's about learning, it's about change behavior. Human conflict is inevitable, like they say. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Rabbit says, Pizarro's chat. Yeah, you want to stay up here for this? Because now it's the time for the people to talk.
No, no, let them have their way. But so I'm glad you could receive what it was I said, and just remember, you need somebody that cares for you, that can give you a code word or a code number
Uh,
when they see you drifting into that particular behavior that's not healthy for you. That when
you know,
they see you run into the fire, when they see you engaging in something they know that you ain't gonna like the outcome of. It certainly couldn't be me, but somebody that you care for, you trust, you should have them to give you like a code word, like 007 or
I,
111.
I used to have it, Miss Cruiser. I used to. Dang, you're good. I used to have that, and I don't have it anymore in my chat.
Yeah, it's
That.
like a spot, somewhat of like a social media sponsor
Uh,
that could pull you back. But anyway, I'm gonna let the people talk. I have service in about 20 minutes. So, all
okay. Yes.
right,
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna read. Thank you, Miss
all
Cruiser.
right. Y'all have a good day.
You too. God bless. Wow. Give it up for Miss Cruiser, y'all. Miss Cruiser be having a mouthful of prayer book. Did you hear when she said the enemy may devour? The key word was may. I got that. Let's see. Yeah, let's put some. Let's talk and have a conversation now. I think. I think you all would know I have a good grasp on everything that's going on, and it's a work in progress. Dory Pizarro's chat doesn't like you. They drag and humiliate you. Ah, Jessica Rabbit. It's cause say you know why I went last night. I went last night because I'm racking my brain saying why did I hit that link. I care about Pizarro. Her chat is very brutal. I don't even, and some of the people that get up on that thing are brutal. I'm just giving my first initial thought process. I have a great conversation with her. The chat is cruel. And you're right. No, it's not clout though. I can do without it. But I like her. And I think and I wanted to correct her assumptions, just to give her a little bit more information because she was wrong. But it wasn't the fact she was wrong because that's her perception. So I can't say her perception wasn't right, but the details in the beginning wasn't right. And I do agree with you wholeheartedly on that. There's such thing as negative cloud attention, and I don't like neither one of them. I despise. Matter of fact, I despise it. So that begets the question: why do I go? That's a great question. That's where, that's where we're starting it. Now you see. Now you see. Mm, it's not gonna happen much longer. Matter of fact, in my, ugh, girl, Caroline, you hear what he said? Why did you go? It ain't for clout, that's for sure. It's for clarification purposes, but doesn't mean that that's going to be continued. And like I said, this don't have nothing to do with Pizarro. That chat just says the most wild ass shit out their mouth, and it's disrespectful, and it's petty, and it's childish as hell, and I can't do it, y'all. You know what? When you are a child of Most High God, you are the clout, JP. You are the clout. Make no mistakes about it. Your ass, you are the, excuse me, you're the clout. And when you know who you are, you know through God within, and that anything you want to put your mind to, you can accomplish. You are the clout. I am the clout. I don't care about that dumb shit they saying. That's what brought us here today. Some people can do it. I can't do it. Okay, we got about 10 more minutes. As I know y'all see what I see. That's why you drop down. And then what I don't see, you guys are going to help me see it. This is a whole work in progress exercise. And I'm going to get back to what I was saying. Somebody is bothered today, and it ain't over gossip. It can't be. There's a serious problem somewhere, and it's not YouTube. Once again, gossip, remote control panties, fucking world hunger, feeding your kids, education, social economic issues. I mean, it's so much more we can talk about. Dory is so much fun and such a great person to be around. And that's what I'm doing right now is put myself first, sis. You said a mouthful to me yesterday. You said a mouthful to me. And it's fun. It's like, it can be fun. It can be difficult at times. However, recognizing your mistakes is the best way to go. But it's like and I don't want to switch gears on the conversation. So I'm going to let y'all talk before I bump on up out of here. We're going to get back to doing musical stuff too. I know you can, and you know what? When you said what you said, come on yesterday, that shit made so much goddamn sense. That made it was like, well, damn. And we talk. We talk. People don't, and see, you got a whole different outlook on stuff because it's not. I don't know, girl. To me, overall, so I don't want to just reiterate stuff. People put weight in the stuff that doesn't make them indifferent. Miss Kruger said was so true. You don't have to respond to this bullshit. And I'm just not going to respond to it. And I'm not going to go nowhere where I'm going to keep on getting dogged out. But and people say, oh, that's what it gives. Okay, that's what it gives. Give it to somebody else. Don't give it to Dory. Give it to somebody else. Don't give it to Dory. I shouldn't have to go up there and have to belittle somebody. They belittle me. I'm done, y'all. I'm done with that shit. You watch. I'm done with that shit. That shit is lame as fuck to me. It's not something I do in my real life. And I'll still participate, but then within reason, y'all. It's a reason, season, and a lifetime for everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Well, that's the part right there. It's become it's become not it's become not fun. And you know what, Jessica Rabbit? Here's the thing. When I'm up there talking to Pizarro, I'm not reading her chat. I'm not reading her chat at all. But Jessica, you're not wrong in what you're saying. How is that fun? It's not fun. And you know what? You pay yourself first. That's my mama taught me that. My mama taught me always pay yourself first, even if it's like $10. Y'all pay yourself first. Don't ever not pay because look, they got way more money than us. Yes, ma'am. But Jessica, I see your outlook on life, and I think it's refreshing. I'm glad that somebody else sees what I'm saying. That shit becomes not fun after a while. It just becomes just a headache. And she's not a headache. I like being over there with her. I like the people coming in my chat and me talking. Even it's brutal. Oh yeah, I know. Like the girl face Yaya, whatever her fucking problem is, Jessica, I don't know the chick's problem. Her problem is not my problem. That bitch is weird to me. And it's crazy because I talked to her. I used to see her over at a different content creators, and I don't rock with none of them. None of them at all. And you know what? I was going back and forth with her. I said, why am I doing this? She's not, make no mistakes about it. The girl ain't on my level. She's childish. And I don't even know what her problem is. That's if someone's asked me, what's her problem with you? I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care. It is a stagnancy. And it is. And I cannot keep upsetting you all by allowing myself to be put in that position. Now that's the part that I gotta hold myself accountable for. And look, this internet shit's gonna listen, y'all. You can't stop people talking about you. They talked about Jesus Christ, they're gonna talk about us. Now that's the truth of the matter. But we don't have to sit there and continue to breathe life into that shit. And what Face Yaya is doing is very immature. Somebody, it's almost like somebody sent her. It's almost like somebody sent her to start corruption. And that's bad, but karma is a bitch. She's going to get everything that she put out. You cannot sit there and be an antagonist and think that it's not going to come back on you. I'm going to let the spirit handle her. I know that's right. You first, your partner's next. I got that message. And that's the thing. And here's the part. You cannot keep doing stuff in life and thinking that your actions are not gonna make a reaction. That shit's combustion waiting to happen. Faith Yaya is a walking fucking disaster. Trust me when I tell you that. And it's not gonna be by my hands. The spirit. And for her to have health issues like I do, I can't do it. It's disgusting. Period. And that's what I said. That's how me and y'all sit back and watch. You watch how things evolve. You watch. It may not be today. It may not be just around the corner tomorrow, but it's going to happen. People like that always, always, anytime that, what they say, y'all, girl, the trap they laid for you, they already done fell in it. That's it on that one. Mm-mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all better listen what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a very spiritual minded woman. I don't do black magic. God is always first. Yeah, God put God first. I don't know. I even made her a meme. Try because I said you remind me of my sister, but she doesn't. The more I thought maybe she reminded me of one of my sisters, but nah, she don't. I don't have a clue. We were both moderators over what God is. I left them people. Them people wanted to fight me and everything else. It was bad. My husband got involved and everything. And I know what she said, but that's her. That's between her. I don't have time to worry about why she is the way she is, but I know she is a certain way. Jessica Rabbit, and that is, I'm glad you asked me because I don't know. Exactly. That shit is crazy. That shit doesn't make any fucking sense. You would think I did something to her. No, she's a hoarder. I remember talking to her on the phone, and she has lupus like me. I remember I was in the CVS. That woman talking about she don't clean her house, she don't get up, she don't do none of this stuff. And I'm thinking, and I never told anybody. I kept it to myself because I felt really bad for her. And they say I don't have feelings. I'm this, I'm that. No, I felt bad for her. I reached out to try to help her, and this is the thanks I get. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I don't know why people are the way they are, baby. Okay, and I get it. I get it. It's a little frustration spot for me, Miss Cruiser, because it is very mean, and I just didn't know, and I guess it's not that important in the grand scheme of things. I'm learning, Miss Cruiser, and I can't. I want to say I'm sorry for something, but I'm just not. I just don't like her, Miss Cruiser. But that's it, and that's all. So don't respond. That's what she's saying. That's the James Bond code right there, the bankhead bounce. Oh, speaking of Rough Riders, though, let's switch gears for a second. I know them all too well. And Miss Cruz, I told you I knew as soon as you told me about the gospel side of things, I knew right then and there that you were definitely, definitely somebody that I can relate to in the entertainment industry part. And I think it's amazing. I think it's fabulous. I think it's classy. And I think you're classy. So, what's next? Anything else, y'all? We're at the 45 minutes. And let's get back to the topic. The topic is about that whole situation, y'all. What did we learn? We're not going to respond. I think things are immature and self growth is important. There's a lot of different things. Hey, you've been here listening, Karen. How are you feeling today? Watching from Cloud Nine? Hey, baby. How y'all doing? I'm glad y'all I see it's like 53 people in the building. And I wanted to make sure you guys understand that that what happened on Friday was all my fault. Like I don't want y'all to. The reason why I said that because I've learned, about don't talk for people, trying to resolve things. I meant well, y'all. I promise you, I did. I went in there with the what I thought was going to be human conflict resolution, but I was solo. I was solo in that mission, and so everything that the woman said that I was trying to speak for is correct. If that makes any sense, without saying stuff. So how are you guys doing? Anybody? You guys have plans this Sunday? I'm just gonna read. I'm gonna go to church in like an hour or so. At least I'm gonna go to Sunday school. I'm gonna dial in because we're still doing that over the phone. Do you guys go to church at all? If so, if not, I think the salvation starts with inside of us. It's a lot, and I could give you guys some spiritual stuff. I'm trying. I think this whole live was a spiritual live, and as far as me releasing stuff, I don't think. You said that with force, JP. You think I'm a people pleaser? Cooking some food, working? Oh no, no, Cloud9. At least you got a job to work. Nope. Watching from Cloud9. My mom always say that. At least you got some place to go. It's so many people that's out of work right now. Y'all be please, pretty please, save your money. I appreciate your donations, and yes, I do need them because I ain't finna lie to y'all. A cash out would be great to show me that y'all appreciate me, and at the same time do a budget. Say, okay, I'm only gonna cash out this amount of money, and I'm gonna just take it from somebody that's giving a whole bunch of money. It's a whole lot of money in this mud beef sector. It is, and you got to budget your money. Who said pay? I think somebody said I pay myself first. That was JP, I do believe. I think that was JP that said that. And amen, you got that job. And don't you, and to think of a thought is the prophecy of it. To think of a thought is the prophecy of its fulfillment. Let's work together on training our minds. Let's work on self improvement. Caroline Boo, how's everything? You hope you have a good one. Caroline is such a sweet peach. She's a good person. Everybody around me, like watching Cloud9, Karen Spencer, all you guys, and listen, let me state this too. I don't fault us for being in the mess now. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm above, but I'm not above reproach. How about that? We're gonna get this together. We're gonna train our minds to be a part of something. We're gonna train our minds to make a difference over here. We're going to train our minds to better our families. We're gonna make our households work. Did you hear what I said? I'm gonna talk to you guys about my days at Twitter. Is that how you say it? Twitter. I'm gonna show y'all about. I don't do Facebook. I think Facebook is the devil. People get caught up in that shit. I got so much stuff. You ever drop off today? Oh, okay. I didn't even know you was in the business. Wait, okay, so you in the moving business? See, I didn't have any clue. That's lucrative. What is it? Okay, wait a minute. What's the economy like on that? I want to talk about jobs, y'all. That we know is going to make money. I have a huge network. A huge network. Mm. I love hard, don't y'all? Do y'all love hard? I'm a Sagittarius to my core, y'all. But I feel so much better today than I did yesterday. My mom always, you know, my mother raised me to do positive affirmations. I was raised as a kid to be like that. And let me tell you, I'm going to hone on friendship. I'd rather have family than friends. And that's what I do have in my life. I have family. Even people like Nicole Reloaded, she is a wonderful, wonderful, she's like a sister to me. Oh, you've been over the road since 2012. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Get that money, that Biden administration, child. That Biden administration throwing them ducats out there. JP, dollar sign Diamond Dory 007 cash apps. I'm trapping for cigarettes. And I'm not bullshit. I need a cigarette right now, right goddamn now. I like this content sometimes. You need to be away from The rah-rah. And exactly, I'm fixing to give y'all something spiritual. I'm just looking for something that I can read for y'all. You know, I got a whole meditation book, but I don't know where Rolex put my daggone book. I'm gonna find it for y'all because I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. Is can I give you something? Can I put something on your mind? Uh oh. We got a winner, y'all. We got a winner. Self-employment pounds. Okay. Self-employment. You know what? How about resume building? Let's do that too, because you know the competition. Ever since the COVID situation going on, if I can tell y'all something, make sure you wearing your mask and all that stuff. It's on the rise. Mm, I got one for you. Okay, here's the meditation for the day: rejoicing in hope, patience in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. That's Romans 12:12. And here's our meditation. I'm glad to know that I'm spiritually awakened. I know that I can communicate with you wherever I go. When my burdens get heavy, I believe that the power of prayer will help me. My prayers will help to scatter my burdens to the four corners of the earth. Renew my strength. Remind me that I am not alone. Help me to be successful in everything that I undertake. I want to be like a tree that is planted by the rivers of love and growing in a soil of prosperity. Help me to fulfill my desires. I know I can do all things with you. Amen, amen, amen. You know what the daily thought is for the day, y'all. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Whenever something is going wrong, I don't care what, I'm non denominational, I'm spiritualist. Whenever something's going wrong, stay prayed up. Ask for guidance. That's right. That's right. You got to know what is going on. I believe that the power of prayer will help me. My prayers will help to scatter my burdens to the four corners of the earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is so powerful. Our daily thought is stay prayed up. Trials and tribulations are going to come. It's what you're going to do when they come. Oh, thank you, JP. Yeah, I need some cigarettes today, y'all. If y'all don't mind helping me out, and I need to get some stuff from the store. Listen, I gave so much money away, y'all, and it's okay because God is blessing me. My husband really pissed off, and so I'm all right though. But anything you can give me for my work is appreciated. I gave so much money out. But listen to this. I want to be like a tree that's planted by the rivers of love. Do you know that love is the most powerful spirit you ever can obtain? The devil has a job to do. Just like God and the high spirits have a job to do. You have to understand that you are in a sometimes life can be a crossword, Beverly. I'm gonna read y'all want me to read that again for you. I don't mind. Okay. Stay prayed up. I got some more to read, y'all. I got tons to read. But I think that is the message of the day. People throw out thoughts on you. Have you ever had your whole shit upside down? You don't know what the heck is going on in your life and why your life is upside down. I don't care what nobody say. Look around you. Start with self and say, okay, this is good for me. That's not good for me. Be real with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Beverly, honey, if we could, you know, God gives us the grace to accept with serenity the things that need to be changed, courage to change the things that should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other. Let's read that. God, give us grace to accept with serenity the things that cannot be changed, courage to change the things which should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time. Come on now, Bougieville. Accepting hardships as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. I repeat that. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. trusting that you will make all the things right. If I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in life and my supremely happy and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. That is a beautiful serenity prayer. We're doing something great, y'all. Live one day at a time. You have to take things minute by minute. That's a good word. Bougieville, we did it. Step by step. Accepting hardships as a pathway to peace. That's power. Peace of mind is power. Serenity is power. Anything you want in life, put your mind to it, Bougieville. I promise you, I have. I have. And sometimes it's stressful, but I have. And I'm accepting the things that I just cannot change. And that's difficult. Only as difficult as you say it is. Be careful of the words that come out your mouth because they can be as sharp as a two-edged sword, cutting asunder between the joint, the marrow, and the bone. Bougieville, stand up on this good Sunday morning. Thank you so much for your time. Okay? And yes, we'll do all of this together. I keep my chat so that I can go through it. Yeah, let's end with this. That's a good word. I love y'all. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. No, not one. We're sending all negativity back 70 times 70. May you have peace, joy, happiness, good health, wealth, success, prosperity, love, grace, and favor from all men and women whose help that you need. All right? So be it. It's done. Caroline, give me a few minutes to go meditate, and I will be calling you soon. Thank you for all your platform donations.